Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we have a five-game NHL slate to go over for today. Uh, First, we're going to recap what happened last night in the NHL. Looking at our plays here, we had Calgary, or we went 3-4 on the night, but really we should have done better, I think. We have Calgary, a loss for us as our best bet. They had a 3-1 lead at the end of the first period and blew it. I was pissed about that. The Rangers just never showed up last night. They lost 4-0 to the Isles. Columbus, I think they lost 3-1 to the Preds. Arizona just didn't look good again in their loss to the Sharks. We did get wins from Carolina minus 1.5 goals. They shut out the Red Wings 3-0. Mrazek had a great game. Minnesota got us the win against the Kings, and then Edmonton took care of business with a hat trick from Connor McDavid. So a good win from them. But we went 3-4 yesterday. We are off to a not a great start, 4-7 on the year for NHL. So let's get this. Let's start to get on a roll here today. And actually, today I'm going to introduce totals a little bit as well. Now these totals, I don't have a model for them, so I'm not as confident in my totals bets as I am in my my sides, but I'm just going to give leans towards totals as well, and some of them will be bets for me on where I feel the game will land. I'm not guaranteeing my totals bets will be as good as my sides, but I'm going to try to introduce them a little bit here, see how we do with these type of bets. Let's start with our first game of the day. We have 4 7 o'clock games and 1 9 o'clock game. We start off with the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Philadelphia Flyers, and it's basically a pick 'em again. Penguins minus 107, Flyers minus 103, and I see this as a very balanced matchup. We get Carter Hart versus Tristan Jarry again. Jarry just didn't look good in that first game. I think he's going to buckle down and have a much better game here. It's going to be a low-scoring grind fest, I have a feeling, with this. And I think the Penguins bounce back here. I think they probably win like 2-1, 3-2, something like that. And I lean to the under here. This is one of my two totals plays for the day. I'm leaning under 6 here. I think we're going to get good goalie play from Carter Hart and Tristan Jarry. I think these are two really good defensive teams, and I know Philadelphia loves to slow down the pace. So I think the under 6 is the way to go for this game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we are looking at the Penguins and the under for this game. Next, we are looking at Washington and Buffalo. Washington minus 128, run back of plus 116. These two teams played last night. Washington beat the Sabres 6-4. A high-scoring game here, and I kind of see the same thing happening again. It is Vanek versus Ullmark. Which I'm not a huge fan of this match. Or I like Ullmark better than Carter Hutton for Buffalo Sabres. Hutton's just not a good goalie at all. And my lean here, my bet for this game is the Washington Capitals minus 128. My model gives them a 58.58% chance to win this game, which means you bet it up to a minus 141 is really where my model says this line should be. So we're getting 13 cents of value here. That's what I'm going to start to look at. Is the percentage, the win percentage, and then where the line should be and where we're getting value. It should be a minus 141 line. So we are getting value here on the Washington Capitals at minus 128. Next, we have the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're getting PK Subban versus Andrei Vasilevsky. You know you're in trouble when Subban is your starting goalie. This Blackhawks team, they know they're in a rebuild right now. There's no way I'm laying money on this Blackhawks team. They're just not a good team at all. Overall, this game is probably a straight up pass for me here. I don't know where we're going to see scoring other than the Tampa Bay side. If anything, I'd go over 3.5 goals for the Lightning, but that's a minus 155 juice. I'm not looking to do that. If you want to split your bet and do the minus 257, minus 1.5. But once again, I don't want to lay juice on a puck line. So this is probably going to be a straight up pass for me this game. I don't have a feel for the total, don't have a real feel for the side, and I'm not laying juice on a puck line, and I'm not laying minus 257. Even though my model says I could lay up to minus 270 on this, I'm just not going to do it. I just don't see it. The Lightning, uh, I think, are going to win this game, but I'm not betting the minus 257 on this line. Next, we get the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators, minus 198, run back of plus 178 for the Senators. And this Senators team is going to be a fun team to watch. They're not going to win many games, but they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to play an open style of hockey, and they're going to give up a lot of goals, and they're going to score a lot too. I definitely see it over here. I just don't see how this game goes under. This Maple Leafs offense is an absolute powerhouse, and definitely look for Austin Matthews maybe to get a goal tonight or two. Tavares could be in there as well. Marner, they're going to go have a field day, I think. Give me the over 6.5 goals here. It is Frederick Anderson versus Matt Murray. Not any names that scare me for the under here. 6.5. I think this could easily be a 8-9 goal game. This could be a 6-3, 6-4, 5-3 type of game. We can easily see 7+ goals in this game. Give me the over 6.5 for the Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators. Finally, we have the lone 9 o'clock game of the evening. We get the St. Louis Blues taking on the Colorado Avalanche, minus 139 for the Avalanche, plus 126 for the Blues. These two teams played each other 2 nights ago, and the Blues won that game 4-1. And I am absolutely looking for a bounce back here for the Avalanche. I just think this line is not wide enough. My model says this line should be up towards a minus 175-ish range, and it's at a minus 139. So I'm going to be attacking them. This is my best bet of the evening. Is the Colorado Avalanche money line at minus 139. My model says they have a 63.59% chance, and on that line, it's more of a 58% chance. So we're getting about 5% of value on this line, and about 35 cents. So I am loving this Colorado Avalanche at minus 139 line. I lean towards the under. Grubauer and Binnington should be a good defensive battle. I'm not thrilled with the goaltending for Colorado, but I think they win tonight. I lean to the under. I'm not going to bet that, but give me the Avalanche minus 139 versus the St. Louis Blues. All right, let's quickly go over our plays for the evening. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins bouncing back and beating the Philadelphia Flyers, and I think keeping it under the total of 6 goals. Then we have Washington at minus 128 against the Buffalo Sabres. We're passing on the Chicago and Tampa Bay game. We're going over 6.5 goals for this Toronto and Ottawa game. A lot of scoring expected there. And then we are going to the Colorado Avalanche minus 139 against the St. Louis Blues. There we go. That should just about do it for this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe down below to the channel. We have daily content on the channel from a wide range of sports, from the NFL, college basketball, college football, UFC, esports, NBA, WNBA, NHL, and MLB. So we have tons of content coming out to you guys each and every day. So be sure you subscribe to the channel. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Let's cash some tickets tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.